Not even 12 hours ago, I published a video of our first official confirmation of Zootopia being expanded upon. I'm sure each of you remember the first sign we had of a true follow-up. That is when Tommy Lister Jr. guaranteed there will be another Zootopia. In fact, he confirmed a second and a third film, making it a trilogy. This man remained our shining ray of hope, despite being minimal yet no less influential. Finally, it came last night when Zootopia Plus finally arrived in the official announcement from Disney. Though among the facts, I see two negatives. The first being 2022 is when we will see Zootopia Plus at the earliest. But the second is even more spontaneous, to the point where someone would call it coincidental. Do you recall when Debbie Reynolds passed within days after her daughter Carrie Fisher? This is a comparable event. A YouTube commenter brought to my attention that Tommy Lister, as of yesterday, has also passed. Yes, the same day Zootopia Plus officially came to our knowledge is the moment he also had his passing. The report says he was under the influence of symptoms related to that of COVID-19, so it's possible this claimed him. But the fact that he is the first one to confirm we would get more Zootopia, and that he left this world the same day officially announced, that is ridiculous. I'm just in disbelief that I can witness something like this, but I want to bring it to your attention. But now that it is officially in your knowledge, let's talk more about how this plays in to a unifying respect. In memorandum, let's remember exactly what he contributed to this movie. When I first saw Zootopia back in March of 2016, seeing him play Nick Wilde's son raised in my mind that he's a Vulpes Zerta, so naturally he'd be full grown at that size. I was right, and once Finnick officially spoke after spitting out that pacifier, you realize he was part of the con just as much as Nick was. And if you recall earlier this year, when I was comparing Farrah Phoenix to Fox McCloud, if you think about it, they're not just male and female opposing, but Fox, of course, is the largest species of vulpine, and Farrah is the smallest species. And you can even go further by saying she's got the large ears, short muzzle, he's got the shorter ears, long muzzle. And another obvious contrast between Nick and Finnick is how deep and masculine and even, I'll say, dominating his voice is. Because even as Nick is the experienced adult, he still has a charming, soft voice, which we can easily attribute to Jason Bateman. As unfamiliar as I am with the actor himself, he made a deep impression from our first movie, and especially when you brought to our attention, and I can't express this enough, that Zootopia would continue on after the movie of 2016. Tommy Lister Jr., thank you for the influence you left behind. Even the minimal role you played as Zootopia for the small Fennec Fox we know as Finnick. It made the impression which is everlasting. Thank you. So to you, this video is to your dedication.